a measured recitation. Okay. And from the Sunnah, Hadith رواه الطبراني كان ابن مسعود the Sahaba of Rasulullah. He was listening to the recitation of one person, came to him. So found that the person is saying إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين, like this. So he stopped him and he said to him, this is ما هكذا أقرأنيها رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. It's not this way that Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم has recited it, or he has let me recite it in front of him. And he said to him, إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين مد بها صوته. Means that he prolonged al-fuqara. From this athar, from this trace, the ulama of Tajweed said that it is wajib. It is wajib. Because Ibn Mas'ud said to the person that Rasulullah ﷺ didn't do so. He prolonged al-fuqara, which is mad muttasil. Okay? So this, in this case, from the ulama, they said that it is dalil. It's an evidence that Tajweed al-amali wajib. It's an obligation. The second part is التجويد العلمي, which is النظري, which is أحكام التجويد. أول من وضعه, they said three different علماء, الخليل بن أحمد الفراهيدي, أو أبو أسود الدؤلي, أو أبو عبيد القاسم. Okay, so حكمه عامة الناس, the ruling of it for عامة الناس, for the general people, is مندوب وليس واجب, recommended and not obligation. Okay, so it is for the majority of people, it is recommended, not an obligation. But خاصة الناس means those who are going to recite the Quran for the people and teach them the Quran, then for those people it is obligated. Okay? Do you understand now? So this kind of tajweed that we are going to take, it's recommended for the common people. But for those who are going to learn and teach Quran, it is an obligation upon them. In every country, in every city, there should be some people who are teaching the Quran. Okay.
So, Professor, Tajweed Amali is individual obligation.
Yes.
Tajweed Amali, but
Yes.
Tajweed Ilmi, it is recommended for common people.
Yes, that's right. And الدليل من سورة التوبة فلولا نفر من كل فرقة منهم طائفة ليتفقهوا في الدين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah At-Tawbah that for there should be a separate division from each group that to obtain understanding in religion. From this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or the ulama, they mentioned that at-tajweed al-ilmi, consider, or nadari, the theoretical one, is considered to be recommended, not obligation. The last thing, inshallah, to wrap up this, is the types of al-lahn wa aqsam. Al-lahn means the mistakes in the recitation, and how we should perceive it. So we have two types of al-lahn, two types of mistake in the recitation. The first one, we call it al-lahn al-jali, the clear mistake. The clear mistake. هو خطأ يطرأ على اللفظ فيخل بمبنى الكلمة سواء خل بمعناها أم لا. Whenever you change the word, then the word itself, the letters of the word is going to be changed. Okay? In this case, you will find that this kind of mistake is considered to be haram if you are doing it in intention. أو تساهل فيه means that if you are doing it that you are intending or you have the intention to do so, or you are careless in terms of tajweed, but you know ahkam al-tajweed. So the ulama, they said that it is haram in this case. Okay? For example, let's have an example. سبب التسمية, we call it clear mistake because all the people can understand it. And مثال, an example, يخل بالمعنى. Like for example, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. أنعمت, this is wrong. أنعمت. صراط الذين أنعمت. And actually the meaning is totally different. The meaning is totally different. أنعمت means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أنعمت, this is something else. This is something totally different. So here the meaning is totally different. This is haram. If you are doing it in intention. Most of the people, they are not doing it in intention. But the problem is they are tolerating it. I mean that they are doing it carelessly. Other point where that لا يخل بالمعنى. Sometimes we change the letter itself, but it will not change the meaning. Okay? Like instead of saying Alhamdulillahi, we say Alhamdulillahu. This is wrong. Lahu, this is wrong. But actually the meaning is not changed. Okay, even that the word or the Arab, we call it Arab, is wrong, but the meaning is okay. Both of them are clear mistake, and both of them considered to be haram. If the person is having the intention or he is tolerating it carelessly. The second type of al-lahn or mistake, which is the hidden mistake. خطأ يطرأ على الله فيخل بعرف القراءة. That is a mistake that is going to make problem with Tajweed rulings, but not the linguistic meaning of the word itself. Okay. Here they said that سبب التسمية, the reason for calling it the hidden mistake, that it is hidden from the general people, and it's known by those who are specialists in قراءة. And مثال, example is ترك الإظهار والإدغام والإخفاء and so on. Okay, so for example, من بعد, you make it من بعد, or من يعمل, you say من يعمل. This is actually أحكام التجويد here is not right. So this is what we call it. This is a hidden mistake. Al-hukm, we have two different hukm here. The first one, haram إذا تعمده القارئ. If the person is having the intention for neglecting أحكام التجويد, it is haram, illegal. And the second point is معذور, معذور, that he is excused. But he should have إن لم يجد من لم يصحح له. If the person didn't find another person who rectify it for him, then in this case, this person is excused. But if not, and I think this is the case that for us, in every place now, it's very easy for anybody to learn the recitation of the Quran, right? So
Internet.
being excused is, yes, internet or something, yes. So being excused is not very difficult now. So take care of staying into the haram, which is إذا تعمده القارئ أو تساهل فيه. We know that most of the people, they do not have the intention, but the problem is tasahul. Tasahul means that he knows, but he is carelessly leaving it, or he is able to learn, but he neglects learning. Both. Okay. وجزاكم الله خيرا. This is for today, inshallah. This is the introduction to Ahkam Tajweed. From next time, inshallah, we're going to talk about, I think, أحكام الاستعاذة والبسملة. Okay, from the next time. Do you have any questions?
Professor, this is لان خفي. It is a small mistake if you...
Sorry, should we stop the recording? Because last time,
Okay.
the question and answer session, I think.
Yes, it takes a look. Okay.
Yes.